Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got the 65 Chevelle done. Thought I'd give you guys a look at it. First of all, I've been babysitting the grandkids all day, so I'm tired and ready to come down and do some model building and relax a little bit. Kids are definitely for the young people. But I love them to death. I wouldn't trade them for nothing, but they can wear you out just a little bit. So anyway, here we are with the Chevelle, the one with the crappy paint job. So I put a bunch of decals on and made a race car out of it. That's the kit there. It's a pretty good kit. Like I said before, I wanted to build the stock version, but the paint didn't work out. And I don't like stripping unless I absolutely have to, so I just went this route. So it turned out pretty good. I'll give it a quick spin around here, get a look at it. And I did the red on red, obviously. The steel wheels in the back, Krager's in the front. My two-tone rear wheels like they did back in the day to check their wheel spin. Yeah, while I'm here, the interior turned out pretty good. A little bit of chrome detailing. Stuff on the dash. The little gauge on the dash there, I guess that was a factory clock. You can kind of see how bad the paint is there. I don't know what it did while it was waiting to be built, but anyway, that's a factory clock, so I didn't put it in there. And then I put a tack on the column because you have to have a tachometer when you're drag racing. And tried to simulate a little wood grain on the steering wheel. Let's zoom in here and see what it does. There we go. Sorry about this focusing thing here. I'm holding the camera this time so I can move it instead of the car. But put the decals on, kind of take your eyes away from the bad paint job. And there's the motor. I changed out the valve covers. I think I mentioned that. Put some finned ones on. Did a little light silver in the fins. It's kind of hard to see. Put a velocity stack on it, like for a race car. And I like that look with the Kragers and the steel wheels in the back. And the rear slicks are those AMT parts pack things. Here's the chassis. And some aftermarket headers. They're not the best looking headers, but the ones I could get that would fit up in there. And I did that misting on a little bit of red to kind of get its undercoat look on the chassis there. And it came out pretty good. I mean, it's a good looking car for sitting on the shelf. I'm happy with it. I would have rather had a nice paint job. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd have stripped it, but I didn't want to go that route. And I like doing a race car every once in a while, so it worked out. Another shot of interior a little bit there. I like red on red. Looks really good. I used to have a 70 Chevelle red on red. Yeah, it's just nice. I did the emblems. I did the dry brush thing, old school way, and it came out pretty good for a old fart doing it. I can still do it, so I do it as much as I can. One of these days I'm not going to be able to. That side turned out pretty good. And then I dry brushed the emblems on the front. Not quite as good, but I'm happy with it. I'm just glad I can still make it look that good at 64 years old. But it's a nice kit. It went together really good, except when I popped the chassis and the interior in. It pulled that panel away, and I tried pushing it back, but it's just too tight and I don't want to mess things up, so I'll just live with that. This side turned out great, so just one of those things. It happens with the model, but it turned out good. And let me swing you over here, show you what is next up on the old bench here. That kit there, it's just like a put together promo, and I kind of got it mocked up. It's another one I painted at the end of last summer, and it's been waiting to get put together. I color sanded and polished, and I went through in a few spots, but I'm not going to worry about it. Just a shelf model, no motor or anything, no engine. I get that electric motor, gasoline engine thing mixed up all the time. But those wheels I think are going to look pretty cool on there. White interior. Got some carpet down there, old school cross stuff. And then I'm going to use this stuff here. I've had forever. I can't find it anymore to get more colors. But put some little masking tape on the back and cut the size you want. And then you can glue it on easier. And I'm just going to do inserts there on the seats with this kind of a gray and white two-tone. That'll look pretty good. Something different. Have some fun with it. But before I do that, I might do this kit. I've had this thing forever, so in a day or two I might do a box opening thing, whatever you call it, and we'll take a look at this. And we'll look at it together and see how it is inside. I'm sure some of you guys have built it. I've had this for a long time. Geez, probably since early 2000. Check out that price right there. Yeah, we used to have a surplus store here called White Elephant. They had good prices on their models, but you don't see that anymore. Once in a while you can get a good deal at Hobby Lobby, but I haven't been there in quite a while. But I'll open this up with everybody maybe in a couple days, and we'll take a look at it. And I might do this, and I gotta decide if I want to paint. Because if you paint the plastic on the inside, you get a real smooth, shiny surface of the paint, obviously. But it's also pretty cool for a display. So I might just do like a two-tone or something. Leave part of it where you can see probably paint the top, get a little bit more realistic to it. But it's so cool, I don't want to paint the whole thing. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you built one and painted the whole thing? I don't know. I've seen one picture where a guy left it like this behind a pickup, and it looked pretty good. So that's what got me excited to build this thing after 15, 18 years, whatever. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that, and the chevelle's done. And Friday morning we have model cars and coffee again. If you want to tune in for that, see what shows up for some coffee and hang out for a while. And we'll go from there. And that's about it. So again, swing over here again, nice and slow so nobody gets sick. And we'll say goodbye to the Chevelle, and I'll see you guys in a day or two with opening up the display case trailer. So anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel. It's doing really good. I really appreciate it. I love talking with all you guys out there, hearing comments and commenting on your stuff. It's been lots of fun. I really enjoy it, so I want to keep it going and just have lots of fun, enjoy building and sharing ideas and seeing what's going on with everybody. So thank you again for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. I really appreciate it. And at that, we'll let it go, and we'll talk to you in a day or two. Thanks. Bye.